Before we get into it, this video is sponsored by Adam and Eve.
I'm sure many of you already know, but Adam and Eve is an adult website that allows you to buy things that spice up your sex life. Whether it's with a partner or just by yourself, Adam and Eve has been in business for over 50 years, has 24/7 customer support, 90-day hassle-free returns, and discreet packaging. On top of all that, 20% of Adam and Eve's profits go to help fighting the spread of HIV around the world, and I think that's a great cause. If you use my code online, you can get 50% off one item plus free shipping in the United States and Canada. Thank you so much to Adam and Eve for sponsoring this video. Many of you know I'm very sex positive, and I'm very happy to work with brands that not only work to curb the spread of HIV, but also work to help people explore themselves sexually, and that's a great thing. Thank you so much to Adam and Eve for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to it. Hi, it's been a minute since anyone has talked about NFTs. Even after the announcement of the metaverse, the interest in NFTs is still continuing to wane. Despite the best efforts of certain celebrities, NFTs have yet to hit the mainstream, and I doubt that they ever will. They continue to look exactly like the scam that they are. But us YouTubers, all we do is sit around and talk. You know, we don't actually go out and talk to the people behind NFTs to figure out what they even are. If only there was a way to figure out exactly why people are so insistent about NFTs. You've heard of them, maybe. You've touched them with your hands and fingers, probably not. Today, Nick and I are going to be promoting at the NFT LA convention our new brand, NFT IRL, the first and only physical, non-fungible tokens. Try to funge it. You can't. What's your name?
Amina.
Amina and?
Jeremy Ryan, or NFT Demon.
Oh, okay. So we're with Jeremy Ryan, the NFT Demon, and Amina. What is your experience with NFTs, starting with Amina?
Actually, I just started learning about NFTs last year. A good friend of mine, Ken Bozak, he was been talking a lot about NFTs, and I've been listening to him and finally got into it last year. This is a big deal, I think. NFTs are the future in more ways than one, not just art. So met a great NFT artist here.
Oh, so you do art?
Yeah, I'm the largest NFT artist on Binance Smart Chain, and then I have my first Ethereum collection coming out in about a month. It's going to be called the Super Gremlin Society, and there's massive marketing, celebrities, and press, and all sorts of stuff going on.
Wow, that's awesome. If you had to pick one NFT out of all the ones you've ever seen to frame in your house, what one would it be? Could you describe it?
No, I couldn't.
It would probably depend upon the day.
Okay, yeah. Do you think a screen that kind of shuffles through them all?
Yeah, well, I have a screen that, a metastill frame, and actually, if anybody else wants to look into metastill frames, it's metastill.io, and if you use code NFTDemon, all in capital, you get $100 off the frames.
Oh, wow. How many NFTs do you guys own, personally?
Well,
Is that too personal of a question?
No, it's fine. I use wax.io. I have a few NFTs. I bought an NFT off Ken Bozak where he gives me unlimited. You buy one NFT and it gives you unlimited NFTs for the next, I don't know, it's indefinite. So I get NFTs every day now from Ken Bozak. And I'm about to buy some of Jeremy's. He's a good friend of mine, and I haven't bought one yet, so I really want to get one of Jeremy's.
I probably have several thousand NFTs total.
Yeah.
I think initially it's an art investment for a lot of people. It's a way to educate and spread the knowledge. I think that's what this is all about, really, and a way to understand it through art. It will become different, it's going to expand from there. That's what I see happening. So
where are we going with NFTs? What's a tangible next step?
I think everything's going to come with an NFT. House deeds, car titles,
marriage certificates.
Yeah, your TV that you buy, instead of filling out a warranty card, you have an NFT that proves the authenticity and ownership, and you claim that NFT when you buy the TV. And so that's proof of purchase. I think NFTs are going to be everywhere, and they're going to be used for authentication purposes of pretty much all sorts of things, all sorts of projects.
Do you think there's any security risks that could possibly come up if an NFT, because I know there's already been NFT hacks, even with how small NFTs are, there's less than there's less than 1 million NFT owners in the United States. Do you think any security breaches could happen if home ownership and property deeds are tied to NFTs?
The security vulnerabilities have to do with bad codes in the contract and malicious codes in the contract. It doesn't have to do, or with someone giving away their private phrases. So the user error. People could leave their house deed unattended too, and it could easily just as well get stolen.
Yeah, I think I saw my parents' house deed on their counter once, and I thought about taking it. My name's Ethan. Sorry, I should have probably introduced myself. Yeah, Ethan. Yeah. Yeah, and this is Nick, my cameraman. He works for me. Oh yeah, we both have separate YouTube channels. Mine's Ethan is online, his Nick is not green. He used to do like those CSGO surfing videos, like, you know, where people kind of play CSGO and like they kind of just talk about stuff while they're playing a video game. Do you guys want fidget spinners? We have them to hand out to our interviewees. Yeah, here. Yeah. Yeah, so fidget spinner, yeah, you just kind of, yeah. Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Oh, this is great.
Wow. Yeah, this is metal. One more quick question before we go. Like how, so you called it, it's the Binance Smart Chain. How is that different from the blockchain?
Well, it is a blockchain. It is its own blockchain.
Oh, okay, so like the blockchain is like, it's a general term.
Blockchain, yeah, blockchain is a general term. Ethereum is a blockchain. Cardano has their own blockchain, and BSC is just Binance's blockchain, basically.
Gotcha. So it's like they're owned by bigger entities.
Yeah, some of them.
So are you paid to do this?
Oh, yeah.
You're not just doing it for fun? Did they pay you in crypto?
No, they don't.
They didn't give you any NFTs for this?
No, I'm doing it through a company. I don't know if they got crypto.
Oh, gotcha. Do you have any crypto yourself?
No, not yet.
Yeah. Are you hoping to get some?
Probably soon.
Would you invest that crypto in NFTs?
I'm not sure. I'm actually trying to investigate what NFTs are because I've seen it's a lot of art stuff, and I do my own photo stuff too and music. So.
What do you think like the future is for crypto? Like, are you passionate about it, or are you just kind of learning about it?
Still learning about it. You know, I've dealt with like a little bit of the stock market, so I'm still trying to see how crypto goes.
For sure. What else do you like to do in your free time?
Play guitar. You know, drive around with my girlfriend.
Nice. What's her name?
Sonia.
Oh, cool. How long have you guys been together?
10 years.
Oh, that's awesome. Are you guys gonna get married anytime soon?
We've talked about it. I'm not financially ready for a wedding.
Maybe with some crypto
Right,
wedding,
maybe.
you know? And then the NFTs can be the party favors.
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay. Well, awesome. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
How many other signs have you spun?
Whew, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been working for 7 years.
At the just sign spinning?
Yeah, sign spinning. So I've done AT&T, T-Mobile, Metro, other apartment places, different stuff. Mm-hmm.
And does it pay okay?
Yeah. You know, I get paid for traveling and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, because they send me pretty far since I have a car. So I would go to like Orange County. I get paid for the drive over there and spin the signs over there. We actually do have tournaments for this every year.
Really?
We used to have it in Vegas, but because of COVID, we're barely bringing that back. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, maybe we can go to a sign spinning convention. That would be awesome.
Right.
Yeah, maybe we'll see you there. Have you ever competed in one of those tournaments?
No, I just went to the biggest tournament 2 years ago, like right before COVID. Oh my God, it's just a scene to see like people from all over the world just spinning just to win that tournament. Like
Yeah.
first place, like people actually came from Korea, England. So
That's awesome. What are you doing here?
I'm just hanging out. First time going to any NFT related event.
Yeah, this is the
Aside
first
from
one,
the
right?
party. Yeah. Well, I heard that they did one last year, but it didn't go as planned. But yeah, I'm excited to just
Gotcha.
meet people and walk around.
How many NFTs do you own?
Probably between real projects, let's say 5.
Okay.
Degen projects, 20 plus, and then anywhere from 10 to 20 to 30, depending on what kind of Degen plays I'm making for the day.
For sure. And like, how much, if you don't mind me asking, how much money have you made from those?
Honestly, I've had better luck with crypto. I've seen better returns there, and then I took a lot of my crypto returns and threw them into NFTs.
Where do you see NFTs 5 years from now?
Well, I certainly hope that like the art aspect gets like put into a more like respectable place within the art world, and then also from like a social aspect, I hope that, because I enjoy them, profile pictures become like, you know, kind of like a symbol that you want to represent about yourself, whether it's like you want to look compared to like driving a Honda versus a Mercedes Benz, or, you know, buying a Michael Kors bag versus a Louis Vuitton bag. I just hope that it kind of goes in that direction and then transcends into more like real world utility, perhaps like airline tickets being backed up on, you know, blockchain or through NFT technology, and you know, various other things that it could be.
Yeah, you mentioned Louis Vuitton bags. Do you think a Louis Vuitton bag could be on the blockchain? Do you think like if like, for example, you had a marriage certificate that was an NFT. If, like, my wife slept with someone else, like, I would still have the marriage certificate on the blockchain.
Correct.
That way, so, like, no matter how many men that she's sleeping with, it doesn't, like, change that I own that. Like, did you think it would devalue my marriage certificate NFT?
Well, I mean, in that literal context, I guess what gives anything value is how people perceive it. So if anyone else other than yourself or your wife or your immediate family is looking and observing your NFT slash your wife sleeping with multiple men, then sure, I guess that's how the value would be dictated. So yeah.
I do a channel called Ethan is Online.
Ethan is online.
Yeah. And this is Nick is Not Green. He makes CSGO surfing videos.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he works for me. Yeah.
Well, no. I'm
Yeah.
like MDO. I'm very good at CS:GO.
Oh, that's awesome.
I would like to say, in every CSGO match that I play, which is sadly about 40 hours every 2 weeks, I always ask, are you prepared for the metaverse? Because the metaverse is coming. And then I also ask, are there any NFT collectors? And I never get a positive
everybody
response.
says that we're lying and don't have money to buy NFTs.
And then they say we suck.
What's your name? Nicole. Nice to meet you. I'm Ethan. What's his name? Bolt. Hi, Bolt. Hi. So what are you guys doing here?
So I'm actually kind of new to this space. I have a couple NFTs myself.
Yeah.
I use Coinbase, but I just want to get more educated. So.
Okay. First of all, what got you into it?
Honestly, just the communities and everything. I just started seeing everything on Twitter, and I usually didn't, or in the past, didn't really like Twitter that much.
Yeah.
And then I kind of saw everyone get together in spaces and doing talks and things like that, and it kind of sparked my interest because everyone was kind of like, helping each other out and really nice. And I met a lot of people randomly online that were like really helpful. So I just kind of liked that whole idea in the Web3 space.
I know that you're just getting new to the space, but like, what do you think Web3 can bring to like the current internet? What do you think it can change?
Honestly, from what I've seen so far, I feel like Web3 just is a easier space to be in because it's not as harsh on each person individually, like Instagram and stuff like that. You can kind of be more authentic, but like through an image, so it's not as judgmental, I guess.
What, if anything, would you rather be an NFT right now that isn't an NFT?
I mean, I think it's obviously in the next 5 to 10 years, it's going to be the new way the universe works and how people connect and kind of understand each other.
Hey. So what's going on? What are you doing here?
My partner and I run a visual development company. We do concept art and concept designs, 2D and 3D for film, television, big studios, independent studios, video games, stuff like that. And recently we got into the NFT world and did a job last year, and we've got a couple of really interesting things in the pipeline additionally, maybe the AAA gaming space online and stuff. But mostly we're just down here getting to know people and meeting people. So
awesome. Yeah. What is your favorite project you've ever worked on?
Oh man, that's a tough one because I used to work at Marvel Studios. I worked there for almost a decade, and I'd have to say that's probably my favorite project I've ever worked on. Was working on Guardians of the Galaxy.
Do you guys own any NFTs?
I don't myself. I know my partner does. He's dabbled in the space for a little while. I've always been sort of agnostic about it, but it's mostly because I I have 2 kids and a family, so I'm like any expendable income is going towards them. You know what I mean?
Right. Absolutely.
I'm coin curious, I should say.
Yeah, that makes sense. What, if anything, would you want to be an NFT that isn't already?
Man, from what I gather and the people that I've talked to about these things, it's all about control, right? So like, what is it that you want to control the most of, right? Is it wealth? Because you can't kind of take that with you, but you can pass that along to family and stuff. So that could be interesting to put, my accounts or any of my will or any of that information or the utilities that I own as a person that I'm going to bequeath at some point. That could be interesting if there's direct relationships in that space, or I don't know, medical records, right? Like that's huge. I think passing information ultimately is a great way to do it. Digitally, people have been doing it for almost 20 years. So,
and now you can make money off of it. Like
absolutely.
That's the really cool part, I think, is that like your medical records can accumulate like a value. What do you think of the gas prices?
They suck.
Are you into Joe Biden at all?
Yeah. I wasn't initially. I was a Bernie guy.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, I know, and it was a great fight. It was a great fight. Like, I'm sorry, he beat Buttigieg.
Yeah.
You know, like that was kind of bullshit.
What do you think about Web3?
I mean, I love the sort of, we use the word utility a bit, but I love sort of like the dreamscape thought of it, that it could be anything, right? You know, and it's, hey, there's some things you got to worry about like anonymity, but I think if that allows people to be more comfortable, we've already learned that the internet and technology has been doing that for years to people. So if you want to just be more comfortable and meet more like-minded people in a great space that's infinite and always expansive, why not?
What are you doing here?
Capturing the event much like you are.
Yeah. Are you into crypto or NFTs at all?
No, I'm hired to be here.
Yeah. So like, what do you feel about it? Just speak your mind.
It seems promising.
Yeah. You're not invested in it or anything financially or emotionally?
No.
Okay.
No, I read about it.
Yeah, but like Web3 kind of piques your interest a little bit?
Yeah.
Like, could you explain to like maybe the viewers at home what Web3 might mean?
Well, Web3, my understanding is that it's moving away from centralized servers, right? So giant companies don't own everything.
My only question is like, what would stop a corporation, because both legally and financially corporations operate as individuals with just a massive amount of income.
Right.
So what would stop a corporation from buying, in the same way they buy real estate, crypto, like on and NFTs en masse?
Yeah, in the same way they're buying all the houses. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great question.
Yeah, that's my problem. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I don't get.
No, it's valid. Yeah.
Like, especially if we do like, you know, medical records and stuff as crypto. It's like, okay, now Comcast owns my lung cancer diagnosis. Like, I don't want that for me.
I never thought about that.
Yeah. What do you think about Joe Biden?
I can't comment on Joe Biden. I'm sorry.
Okay, no worries.
Sorry.
All right. No, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Do you want a fidget spinner? Are you guys like super invested into crypto? Yeah. Gotcha. We might as well start an NFT project called Bored Piggies, am I right?
Easy.
Are you invested in NFTs right now?
Yeah, I have a couple of NFTs.
How much money have you made, if you don't mind my asking?
Good question. Maybe $1,000. Yeah.
That's awesome. And what do you do as like a job?
I'm an engineer.
Do you have parents?
I do.
Do they know anything about like crypto or NFTs?
Yeah, they do.
Or do they have any like Bored Apes or anything?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Would you get them one like as like a present?
Sure. Yeah.
What would you want to be an NFT that isn't already an NFT?
Experience, I guess. Like if you go to a specific place and you enjoy the event with your friends, and it would be great if you can mint it as an NFT.
We're part of we're doing NFT IRL. It's basically like we're trying to introduce like the older generation, not as like media literate or technologically literate, to NFTs by minting physical NFTs. So let's see, I have one right here. So like for example, this is my friend here. This is an NFT of his ape, like Bored Ape inspired character, and then you can have that if you want. Yeah, so that's an NFT. What is this booth all about?
Okay, so the company is called Play It Forward. So I'm one of the co-founders. We actually started the company as a guild. In the guild, we have about 3,000 players, mostly in Southeast Asia, Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia. So these are some of the players that we have. So basically what happens is we partner with some of the games, or we invest in them, we take a position in their NFTs, and then we put the NFTs to work by deploying them to our players.
What is the NFT itself? Is it like, is a game the NFT, or is the like a player in the game the NFT?
Like for example, you have the blockchain monster hunt here. So the player is an avatar, but it's like Pokemon.
Okay.
So you use the monster to battle other monsters, and then at the end of the day you get a yield, like their utility token. So you normally use those tokens to either breed more NFTs, or in terms of Cyball, you use them to mentor, create new NFTs. So yeah.
Can I pitch you a game idea really quick? So what if you had a game that like you play on your laptop or your computer, and you have a camera, and like it takes a picture of the player, and like you have to do different faces, and it mints that in the game as an NFT. So you're making the player an NFT, and then like the goal of the game is to make your NFT worth the most amount of money. And all you need to do as the developer is just take like an 80% cut of whatever the NFT yields, you know?
Okay.
Is that a good idea?
Personally, I don't think so.
Do you want a fidget spinner? There you go. We're from NFT IRL. we're making a like a physical NFT to kind of bridge the gap between people who don't understand like the tech side of NFTs. So basically, we have these physical ones here. So like this is an NFT of my friend Nick here. And you can have this. This is your NFT now. Yeah, and it even has like if you peel it back, it has like an adhesive back to it, so it can kind of like interface like almost in like a blockchain kind of way with any surface. We're here at the rug corner, where all the NFTs are printed as rugs. You know, some people say art is for investing so you can hang it on your wall. Other people say it's investing so you can sell it. And some people say it's for investing so you can put it on your floor. As you can tell, like the print quality is really, really good on that. And you can see who it belongs to right there. There's some Bored Ape rugs over here. What are you guys up to?
We're out here wheeling and dealing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys super into like crypto and NFTs and stuff?
You know, we're breaking into the space. It's been amazing because, you know, everything's happening so fast, and, you know, we run a production company, and there's so many different, you know, ways that these companies are utilizing content to tell their stories.
Totally.
And so we're like filling that role and, you know, finding clients.
What about you guys? What is this?
So we're both content creators on YouTube. He does like CS:GO surfing videos, and he's kind of trying to like break out and expand his content. We're pitching our like founding startup kind of thing, NFT IRL. We are trying to like introduce people to like the concept of a physical NFT. I think like the only way to move forward with NFTs in like Web3 and potentially even Web4 is to like bring them from the digital space to the physical space, because, you know, like we're always so obsessed with our phones. We're always on our phones. We're always like looking at Google and Twitter and Uber and stuff like that. So we have our NFTs right here. They're real NFTs. This is me. This is my ape. You can have that.
Oh my God.
That's the ape.
That's you.
Yeah. It even has like an adhesive like backing to it, so it basically interfaces immediately with any surface. It is like it really does stick to anything you want to put it on.
Right.
So
have a satire YouTube.
what are you talking about? We have one we could give you that you might want on there more. It's actually our secret one. We don't show everybody this. We've been kind of leaving them around the convention, so keep an eye out for these, but we don't show this to everybody. It's our secret one that we minted. I need your consent to show it to you because there is nudity. Is that okay? Okay. Take a look at that. There you go.
Damn, bro.
What's up?
So I'm here trying to get some clips without getting in trouble. I hope you don't show this to anybody. This will be out probably after this is done.
We're not showing this to anybody.
Oh, like anybody at all?
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's my main thing. I do videos like you guys, but my specialty is I like to fly these little guys around, and then yeah, I pretty much see through this high. Instead of working with you guys in real life, I get paid to just like wear this and like not have to look at you guys, and I'll just be kind of here, you know.
Okay.
And I'll be playing with my little controller.
Yeah.
And I get paid for that sometimes, and when people want me to, yeah. So,
Do you have any holdings in crypto?
I do actually, yeah.
What's your favorite cryptocurrency?
Favorite would probably have to be, I guess, Ethereum right now.
Why?
Even though it's a love-hate relationship, because it's nice how stable yet volatile it is. It's mostly stable for the most part. It's still growing, but when you're trying to buy things with it, it gets very expensive, and you lose like half of what you own whenever you try to buy something. So I'm really a fan of that.
So why use it?
Why do I use it? Because it seems like that is the most popular option right now. That is a great question, though. I feel like we should ask all of ourselves why we use Ethereum.
Yeah, like if it's so complicated and like stressful, like what is the advantage to using it?
Wow, never really thought about it like that. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about that one. That's a good point. Yeah.
Do you have any NFTs?
I only have two. But
What are they?
They're on brand. I can show you. They're kind of like Iron Man, Gundam themed. As you can tell, I'm very into that
Tech,
style. Yeah. And so I think I saw these guys. They're called Space Warriors. And they actually I bought these like 2 months ago, and they still haven't released the art yet. So that's great. You know.
Oh.
Is that normal?
How do you know what they look like?
Because when you go on their OpenSea, then you can see like the trailer
But do you know which one you bought? Like, why'd you buy it?
Because I thought we would know what we got when we bought it. It's fun, you know. I love where we're at right now. It's like the Wild West, you know. I bought these guys for 0.2 Ethereum.
0.2?
Yeah.
How much was that in money?
That is, I think it's about $400, right? Yeah, each. I bought 2 of them, and now they're worth 0.03.
And how much is that in real money?
That is definitely not $400.
Yeah, I have one more quick question before we go. How do you feel about Joe Biden?
Oh, I don't know. You know, I'm definitely not the person to ask about politics.
Sure. But like, what do you like? Do you like him?
Feel about him?
Yeah, you're just personal.
That's a good question. If I just imagine emotion, I don't know. Like, it seems like usually I feel like the old white guy is a very it's a token for like stability. He looks and feels like an old white guy, and I don't really have any ill feelings towards old white people. I think it's tough to, unless they do something really bad.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, so I'm the CMO of Momento NFT. Essentially what we're doing here is bridging TikTok with NFTs. So what we're doing is we're helping content creators own back the content that they're essentially giving out for free to like the TikToks, the Facebooks of the world, right? So with Momento NFT, they can essentially mint their own NFTs the way they would shoot videos on TikTok. So their super fans can buy the NFT and essentially unlock perks that are live streaming events, meet and greets, signed autograph, merchandise, etc.
So what is the NFT that they actually get? Is it the video that they're watching?
Exactly. So it's a video. Usually what we try to guide the creators to shoot for, it's like more intimate behind the scene moments. So like for a basketball player, instead of like that Top Shop in-game footage, it's more of like
kind of him like rubbing some lotion on his elbows in the bathtub,
like pre-game workout routines, spending time with the family, like something the fans would really, really want to see and don't typically see.
You said there's like a group of people who are like the super fans that would watch and gain the NFT from participating in it. How does it retain value if in potentially like infinite amount of watchers can have that as an NFT?
Yeah, so from like the inherent NFT perspective, usually we try to encourage the creators to shoot something that's going to like live on forever. Like if you're a super fan, you're probably not going to resell it, right?
Right.
But if you do resell it, the next person will appreciate that, even if it doesn't have that utility attached to it anymore. Does it devalue the NFT as a whole sometimes?
The video that you're watching, like how much usually does it cost to get in to actually access that, to buy the NFT?
The average NFT value ranges anywhere from like 50 to like 500 plus, right? It's going to depend.
Ethereum or dollars?
Dollars.
So it's kind of like, yeah, it's like Patreon almost in its own way, but like it's on the blockchain. And then like obviously because it's worth more, like you got to charge more for it. Like, you know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
Oh, totally. That's awesome.
Again, the biggest challenge in the space right now, it is the tech, right? Like no one knows where it's going. It's very saturated, mostly around like gaming, like one-off NFT projects. So now it's just exciting to like see different walks of life, different people here. So
okay. Do you want a fidget spinner? Are you filming? No, I gotta. You're getting away from me.
Yeah, but you're out of frame.
Are you filming?
Yeah, but you're out of frame. That'd be funny if all of the food was like crypto themed, like Ethereum tacos, Bitcoin burger, Ethereum eggs and bacon.
Like
CryptoPunk pizza.
Dude, can I have one? Can you just let me do one?
No, yeah, you can do one. Go ahead. Bored Ape apples. Sorry.
That's not a food, dude. That's a fruit.
Lazy Lion lasagna.
You never let me have stuff like this. What's going on?
Oh, I'm just here at NFT LA.
And what are you doing here?
First, I'm trying to connect with people, network, and I'm the CBO of Meme NFT.
Gotcha. And what is that?
Meme NFT is a marketplace platform, kind of like OpenSea, looks rare.
Oh, so it's like a new marketplace for NFTs.
Yes, we're gonna launch in about 3 weeks.
And what are you hoping to do with that?
We're just hoping to disrupt the market. with what we're doing. We got the Riven protocol, which is going to be the gas prices are going to be a lot cheaper than the one OpenSea, because the Ethereum network is really expensive.
So what are your thoughts on like Joe Biden? What is your favorite NFT?
My favorite NFT, man, that's a good question, man. I don't really per se have like a favorite NFT, to be honest.
Okay. Do you own any?
I own a lot. I own like maybe like 300.
Oh wow. Do you mind if I ask how much you've made? Are you familiar with what we do, NFT IRL?
No.
So what we have is physical NFTs. So instead of like having it all be digital, it's just this is the NFT and you own it physically. That's my ape. So that's me.
It looks like it.
Yeah. And then and then we have one for Nick too.
Nick.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Oh no!
The bottom half of a Bored Ape. Bottom half.
Don't blur it out.
I mean, I gotta find the front half.
Yeah, we have a front half too. Nick, we were leaving the.
Don't record me, dude.
Come on. Come on, we're leaving. Dude, we're leaving the NFT convention. What did you learn? What did we learn?
I learned that
What is the blockchain?
blockchain. What is it? I don't know. I guess.
What is Web3?
Well, Web3 is obviously an interface system that is supposed to sort of be the bridge between what we know right now as the metaverse and what we know later as Yamama in my bed.
Dude!
What, dude?
Are you
I
telling
didn't know
me
you
you
were
didn't-
recording.
Are you telling me you didn't learn anything from this fucking convention?
I am telling you that, yeah. I didn't learn a single thing.
Well, what did we learn? So many people at the NFT convention could not give a consistent or coherent answer as to what anything is. Web3, metaverse, NFT, blockchain. I still don't know what any of these fucking things are. If we had more time, I probably would have done more confrontational interviews. Like Andrew Yang was there. I could have interviewed Andrew Yang. Thank you so much for watching my video. Make sure to go and check out Nick's video, which is the other half of this NFT saga. It's really funny. You should go check it out. Go follow all my socials. The links are in the description. I'm starting like a little second channel for stream highlights and other shit like that. Be sure to tune in next week when I track down every other YouTuber named Ethan and see who's the strongest. Bye. Thank you so much to my incredible supporters on Patreon who make videos like this possible. If you want to join the Patreon, it's $5 a month and you get your name at the end of videos just like this, as well as video thumbnails a day early.